All right.
Introducing now on the show now. It's a pleasure to have on my incoming call, we have a singer-songwriter, musician, Kate Russell, joining me on my show. Morning or good day to you, Kate. How are we doing today?
All is great over here, Dan, and thanks so much for having me on your show.
Nice to meet you. I know it's you're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed over there. It's very early, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I
And
guess we're, yes.
thanks for hopping on to do this. I know when this interview goes out, it's a Sunday, so a lot of songs written about Sunday, especially in the country music.
Um,
Uh,
Go
and
ahead.
I was going to ask you about some of your music that you've released. Starting off with Dynamite, it really is. I had in my mind it was a really up-tempo country pop rock song. Was that the type of music you like to bring to the masses? Make people feel elevated in their day.
I think so. I guess all music is the soundtrack of people's lives. So if you're making a difference by giving them some higher energy music, I think that's a successful
Nice.
endeavor. Yeah.
Dynamite, would you say that's one of your more explosive tracks?
Yeah, yeah, it's funny. Dynamite actually was played by Ben Fong Torres, who's a was the founding managing editor of Rolling Stone, and he added that song to his show among many others, and has been an advocate and supporter for the past year. And so he's showcased a lot of my music. So that Dynamite was actually the first one. And I think they used to make him laugh. I think he even added some dynamite to the track on the show.
That nicely brings us off to powerful stuff as well. That's equally popular received as well.
Yeah, popular, powerful stuff was one of my first singles that crossed over. It's funny, I was always a bit of a maverick in country, being more high energy rock at the time. And now it seems to be commonplace, but at the time it was considered to be, wow, what's this? Yeah.
And listening to your music as well. I don't usually do comparisons, but it reminds me of like Tanya Tucker in places. She's very lively, isn't she? Up tempo, upbeat.
Yeah, she's one of the country music icons, definitely. Yeah, I
And
never thought of it like that, but that's
uh,
interesting to know.
yeah, like your music really does remind me in places. And also, it's good to know that just listening at your music as well, people who listen to you also listen to Kate and Casey. They also listen to Shane Owens and a bit of Scooter Lee and Rocky Lynn. Have you heard any of them? Apparently, people who like your music listen to them as well.
Not Rocky Lynn. No, I don't think I've heard, but I'm sure it's really amazing music and I'd love to hear it.
And
Yeah,
is it really good to see so many country artists coming out, um, you know, this year and last year and the year before that?
definitely. I think country music has made an impact worldwide now, especially in the UK. You've got the CO2 centre there, and they have their country concerts every year
Mm,
now. So it's pretty exciting.
mm.
Yeah.
And before the interview, I asked you where you are. Have you always been situated like in the West Coast, California?
Yeah, I came here to go to college and then I stayed. For me, the musical journey was only just beginning. And so I went to Berkeley in Boston and then for graduate work, North Texas State University. So yeah, so I've been here a while. So I'm quite acclimatized.
That's good. And your another popular track of yours, just going back to your music catalog, is called "Hold Me Tonight." Is that one of your standout tracks?
Yeah, that was one of the singles that we thought about as being a focus cut for radio, and actually we had some success with that. So yeah, it was all good at the time.
Lovely. Just looking to your albums as well. I'm just going to throw it back a bit. The Coyote Moon as well. Was that fun to record?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun to record. On actually the guitar on that the part was played by Dean Hall, who was Gretchen Wilson's guitarist. So he had a guest spot there, really brought that track to life.
Cool. Also, do you have any upcoming album releases or EPs, or are we just concentrating on single releases?
Yeah, I have an album in the works right now, and I've only got probably about maybe 4 more tracks to finish, and then that'll be coming out soon.
And what do you like about the recording process from start to finish?
I think that it's always such a surprise. You're never sure, especially in my case, exactly where it's going to go. I was called a genre bender, which means that I cross a lot of different types of music. There's R&B, there's country,
Hmm.
and as Ben Fong Tourist puts it, soul and a country music blender, he calls me. So it's true. It's a lot of different influences, and I never know which direction it's going to go. And I try not to force it to go any which way. It just is what comes out naturally.
Hmm.
That's important, I think.
It's good that you can mix so many different styles with into your music. Not many people can do that.
Well, I don't know. I suppose they I never thought of it that way, but that's interesting. I think a lot of country music is more formulaic than what I would be putting out.
Yeah, I guess sometimes it just comes naturally, doesn't it? Just whatever happens on the day.
Yeah, you just have to be yourself at the
Mm.
end of the day and hope that people enjoy the ride with you.
Best way to be yourself. So far, it looks certainly that people are enjoying the ride with you at the moment.
Yeah, I think they are. We've had some success on Music Row and Billboard in the past, so it's been always interesting to see how the programs react to each record that
Yeah.
that I put out.
Lovely. Have you done like you mentioned you've done quite a few radio shows. Have you done much TV shows like performances on TV, or is that something you like to do like live performances on TV?
I've done some, yeah. I'm looking forward to doing more.
Mm,
It's just I think with the pandemic everything slowed down,
yeah.
so everything's just still getting started
Mm,
again. I've noticed it changed a lot of things in terms of live performance
yeah.
venues, and there's less of them than there used
Mm.
to be.
Well, I'd say to people, I know it's hard out there, but try and support like live music, um, wherever you are in the world.
That's true.
Mm, mm,
Yeah, I think I don't think people should lose sight of that. That's an
mm,
important part of our culture.
mm. And finally, a couple more to go. What would you like to say to your followers? Um, Something about you, like a fact. Oh,
Here we
oh,
go.
oh, hello.
It's small.
Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm just going to say, can you tell me just something, a nice fact about yourself that people might not know of?
I was thinking of being a professional surfer
Uh,
when I was growing up. Yeah. And it was either surfing or music. And then I decided, well, I think I can do the music a lot longer than I could. So I thought, hey, that's going to be what it is.
Certainly paid off then in the end.
It definitely did.
Well, and finally, social media platforms, where's best to follow you in your preference?
You can find me on facebook.com/Kate Russell Music. And also, if you go to the website, katerussell.com, there's a place to click on the link to Facebook there. Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon UK. Um, those are the main ones.
Great. Well, Kate Russell, lovely speaking with you today and to find out more about yourself and your music. And we'll get one of your tracks played on my radio. Since I mentioned Dynamite, shall we give that a little spin on my show.
Yes. Well, anyway, it's been lovely to be on the show, Dan. I've appreciated that. So
Brilliant. Have a best of luck with the new album in the works, and hopefully we can reconnect at some point in the near future.
absolutely. I would very much look forward to that.
Lovely. Have a great day and a great week.
You too.